tools are the key to becoming overpowered in Hollow Knight Silksong. An important part of that is getting all 4 crafting kits to substantially increase the damage output of all tools. This guide will cover how to get all 4 crafting kits in the order that they can be obtained, and as usual, useful timestamps can be found in the video description. In order to get all crafting kits, we will need to have all Act 1 and 2 traversal abilities, so I'll leave links to guides for just that near the bottom of this video's description. Those guides will also ensure that you've been to or unlocked all the fast travel stations referenced in this video. In any case, we can get the first crafting kit after we've unlocked the Silkspear and entered Deep Docks. From the Bellway station there, we will move up and to the east. After passing through a single small chamber, we should see a sign pointing towards a bench and a lever that we can hit to access the corresponding chamber. In order to unlock the bench and nearby merchant NPC, we will need to ride a lift down and go into the eastern chamber, defeating a series of enemies there. Once that is done, we can jump up the platforms into the previously locked off area. There is a bench to the west and the Forge Daughter NPC to the east. The Forge Daughter will sell us our first crafting kit for 180 rosaries. To get our second crafting kit, we will need to have first unlocked the Drifter's Cloak ability and used it to make our way into Greymoor. The quest for it, Crawbug Clearing, can be started at the halfway home location by speaking to Craig a few times until he asks about it. Make sure that your objective is to actually collect the Crawbug's rag pelts. The best place to get our 25 rag pelts is far to the east of halfway home, which we can reach by just running east until we get there. It's a straightforward run, so I'll skip it and just show my arrival there. If it is our first time here, we should also go into the nearby structure. Working our way down, then up and east, we will enter an arena where multiple waves of Crawbugs must be defeated. This includes plenty of tall crows and squat crows, which each drop multiple rag pelts when defeated. After defeating them all, we can bounce up and smack the lever to raise multiple balloons outside, allowing us to access the upper regions of this area. There are plenty more Crawbugs to defeat throughout it, and we can always go rest and then return to have them respawn if needed. In any case, once we have 25 Crawbug rag pelts, we can return to Craig at halfway home to turn them in. Doing so will complete the quest and get us our second crafting kit. The third crafting kit will require us to have unlocked the Clawline ability, which is in Act 2. Fortunately, doing so will place us right next to where the kit is purchased. Just in case, I'm starting from the nearest fast travel point, which is the Underworks Ventrica station. From there, we'll move east through a tube and then up and further east. Next to the main bench for this location is a ring that we can clawline, then jump from there to reach the Architect NPC. The Architect sells various items, including a crafting kit for 450 rosaries. Our last crafting kit is the most out of the way and also requires the most rosaries to purchase. It also requires the final traversal ability of Act 2, the Faydown Cloak. Once we have those, we will need to make our way to the Bellway station in Blasted Steps. If you've strictly been following my guides, your nearest fast travel point is likely Bellhart, so I will show the path from there to the Blasted Steps first. We will start by moving west all the way along the bottom of Shellwood, going up where necessary to proceed. It's likely that we'll stop at the bench near the Sister Splinter boss along the way, then continue down and to the west. If you see a bench sign pointing west, you are on the right track. Now, just west of where we enter the blasted steps is a bench that we can purchase. I did purchase it, but it's probably not necessary. In any case, from that bench we will move back out east and then up the nearby vertical shaft. Using our traversal abilities, we can easily reach the top. Here, we should first move east to ring the big bell and unlock a shortcut to the Shellwood Bellway station if we have not already. We can then move west to reach the entrance of Blasted Steps. Just after running beneath a few falling rocks, we can wall climb our way up a tube and then move east. This will bring us to another bench that may not be necessary, but I bought it just in case. From here, we'll need to traverse up and to the west before eventually switching direction to the east to reach the next chamber. The double jump and clawline abilities both make this task a lot easier, and you can probably skip sections, but I'm completing this as if I don't have those available just to show that it can be done. Watch out for the Raging Storm, which will blow you towards the east if you are using the hover ability. Also, don't fall into the sands, as doing so will result in 2 points of damage. The next chamber is very quick to get through, as we just need to move east and jump over a gap. This will bring us to the chamber where Chakra is found, and we can purchase the map for the Blasted Steps from him. After that, we'll need to move up and to the west once again. The enemies in this area, the Drisnets in particular, can be a real pain to deal with. I found the Cogfly tool to be very helpful in clearing things up, and I have a guide on how to get those, which I will leave a link to near the bottom of this video's description. Once we've made it to the western chamber, we are nearly there. Up to the west is a lever that we can hit to open a shortcut. We'll then need to move up to the top of this chamber and then go west once more to reach the Bellway station for Blasted Steps. I recommend unlocking the Bellway station first so that you are able to return here more easily. In any case, this is where double jump comes into play. From the Bellway station, we will move west into the next chamber. We can then platform our way up and to the west, going into the chamber with the musical sign outside it. In order to reach the shop NPC here, Grindle, we will need to double jump up into the tube, then wall climb the rest of the way up. Grindle has many useful items for sale, but for our purposes in this video, he will sell us our fourth and final crafting kit for 700 rosaries. The other way we can improve our tools is to get tool pouch upgrades. These increase the number that we can hold at any given time. While useful, it isn't as important as increased tool damage, and a couple of the tool pouch upgrades are a lot more complicated to get. Because of that, I'll probably cover it in a separate video. For now though, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me in the comments where I will do my best to help. If you want to see more great content, you can head over to my channel, and if you're new, consider subscribing. You're helping me feed my cat. Her name's Marshmallow. Have a great day. If you're here today, have a great Wednesday, and as always, thanks for watching.